In this section, we're looking at the unique selling proposition, or USP. And first, I guess it helps to define what a USP is. I see the USP as the distinctive advantage that sets your business apart so that a potential customer would say, I'd be foolish not to do business with you. That's how I explain it to my clients. And if we can find that for a client, or if they have one, they have a very, very good chance of gaining dominance in their marketplace. So the first question, do you have one? And if so, what is it, or what could it be? And there's often some brainstorming that goes around this question. Do you know what your competitors' unique selling propositions or distinctive advantages are? And for the most part, businesses don't know these things, and so we have to do research. If we know what the competitors' advantages are, distinctive advantages, we might be able to find gaps and help the client. On the other hand, if the competitors don't even have one, then just providing one for a client will bring them, help their business move forward. Is there a clear differentiation about your product or service? And if it's not, if they don't have one, then we have to help them find one, at least a way to articulate that. Do you know how your competitors communicate in ways that you don't? Do you know what means of marketing they use that you don't? And do you know what means of marketing they use that you do, but they use more efficiently? We're looking for gaps here. We're looking for possibilities. What are your competitors' biggest weaknesses or failings? What are the top 3 reasons you lose business to a competitor? So providing more insight into the distinctive advantage of a client. To what extent does the totality of your offer meet the criteria by which people buy? So in a certain offer, there's of course the value they provide, there's perceived value, there's cost, there's maybe additional services that they provide, and we want to know what are the criteria by which people buy, and is that client meeting that with what they're offering? What capabilities and competencies do you need to deliver in your promise to your client? To what extent are those capabilities or competencies developed in your business? Maybe they need some other capabilities or competencies developed. Now, how would you rate the power of your USP to persuade prospects to choose to contact you above your competitors? Usually there's a gap here. So, great question. We come to the yellow box, and that means we can go left or right, or yes or no. Are you currently using risk reversal in your selling? Now, if they say no, I'm not, or they might ask what it is, then you'll explain that the risk reversal, just say that in any business situation, one party is asked to take on more risk than the other party. And the more that you can remove the risk from your prospect's shoulders and put it on your own shoulders, the more likely they are to do business with you. It's like a guarantee or your money back would be another way of saying it. So are you currently using risk reversal in your selling? If they say no, well, do you know what kinds of risk reversal you could use? If there's any, by what percent could that increase your lead flow? Maybe that's where you brainstorm and you add an idea to them. If they say yes, does your risk reversal set you apart from your competition? How many types do you use? Do you know what other kinds you could use? You come up with new ideas and then find out what the percent is. Now you can always add that percent in here, and maybe it's just be very conservative. Once you've added it, you see it updates at the very top on the right side in this box here. So don't mess with that number, but just allow that to update automatically. Let's go back and find that. Okay, so no matter which way they go, you come to this next question. If we could improve your USP so that your benefits and value to the prospect are more clearly and elegantly articulated, by what percent do you think we should be able to increase your lead flow? Look for some numbers there. Is your USP communicated consistently? Can all of your staff articulate it? Does your staff use it in all their interactions with customers? Here's a great question. If I were to walk through your business and ask your employees what your USP is, to what degree would I get the same answer? Now, usually you'll find opportunity for 90 or 95% of companies. If we could ensure that your USP was articulated in all your marketing efforts, used by all your staff at every appropriate opportunity, what impact would that have on your company? So you can enter a percent here. You don't want to double up if it's going to be the same percent above. So if 5% is all, that's fine. Write a summary there. Notice in this spreadsheet, you'll use this perhaps to copy and paste this into a final report at the end, or it can just be there for your reference. So here's the individual impact of a USP on a business, and increase in profits as a percent, 5-year impact, and business value increase if that's appropriate. Hopefully that will help you.